Tattered linen robe casting day after day. Brown sand on the shore, the shimmering waves. Peter and Andrew, fishers by trade. Of nets in and out in the blistering sun. No catches in sight, noontide had come. Jesus appeared, their work had just begun. Let down your nets, your catch be full. We fished all night, no strength to pull. Believe my word, you have to try. Yes, my Lord, I'll give you
Welcome to the new episode of This Is My Story, This Is My Song. In this short series of musical videos, we'll have the chance to meet some talented musicians from our church and talk with them about their relationship with music. Through the special and witnesses, we wish to inspire and encourage you in your Christian journey, which is often a path of sweet heavenly music. The guest here with me today is Jason. He's live in London, Canada, but his family is from El Salvador, and he's currently the youth leader of the Canadian Fair. But most importantly, he's a musician. Hi, Brother Jason. Thank you for joining me in this interview. Please tell us more about yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Like you said, I was born in London, Ontario. My parents are from El Salvador. I think that I don't come from a huge musical family, but I definitely think that my family has always appreciated music, has always loved to listen. My brother does play different instruments, and it kind of inspired me to also get started with some music and play as well.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason. If you allow me, I would like to start by asking the following question. What musical instrument do you play?
Oh yeah, of course. So I play the guitar. This is actually my guitar right here. So my guitar is something really special to me. I've been playing guitar for a while. I actually learned like musical theory from piano playing when I was like 10 years old, 11 years old. But I've been playing guitar. I sometimes pick up other instruments. I wouldn't say that I know them super well. But just most recently, I've started to play the banjo, which is a really cool instrument. It's super fun. And I used to play a little bit of violin, but I think I stick mostly to the guitar. It's just something I feel familiar with.
How interesting.
Yeah.
And tell us, how did you start playing music?
Good question. So I actually started playing music. I actually started just playing like different worship songs and stuff like that. I really only started kind of dedicating myself to playing guitar until I was at like 21, 22 years old in the missionary school. Because in the missionary school, there was a lot of time to do work and a lot of time to study, but there was a lot of recreational time. And in the recreational time, I liked to play music. And there was a lot of people that had different types of ways that they used to play, a lot of chords and all this. And I said, I want to learn more about guitar and I want to learn more how to play. So it was like 21, 22, I started playing a little bit more. Back home in Canada, I didn't have my own like guitar that I had that was my own. So when I came back from the missionary school, that's when I bought this guitar, and then I really dedicated myself more to music and to guitar.
I see. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, the moment has arrived for our next song, which you personally pick as your second special. Tell us, why did you choose this song?
Right. So the song I'll be playing is a hymn in our hymnal, actually, and it's "He Touched Me." So I chose this hymn specifically because I felt that it was really appropriate for my experience with the Lord and what it means for me as a Christian, but also the fact that anyone can have this experience. Anyone can have the experience of God touching their hearts if we allow God to touch our hearts. So that's a song that I'll be playing as the second special.
All right, that is awesome. Thank you for that. Let's listen to it.
Shackled by a heavy burden, beneath a load of guilt and shame, then the hand of Jesus touched me, and now I am no longer the same. He touched me. Touch me, and oh, the joy that floods my soul. Something happened, and now I know He touched me and made me whole. Since I met this blessed Savior, since He comes and made me whole, I will never cease to praise Him. I'll shout while eternity rolls. He touched me, oh, He touched me, and oh, the joy that floods my soul. Something happened, and now I know He touched me and made me whole. Oh, He touched me. Oh, He touched me. He touched me and made me whole.
Amen. Thank you, Brother Jason, for sharing this beautiful music piece of with us. I can see why this song holds a special place in your heart. And the next question I have for you is, what is your philosophy of music?
Yeah, good question. I think like it's a really big word to think of philosophy. When I was in teachers college, they asked me to think of like my philosophy of teaching, and so I was thinking about that as well when you say this question, like a philosophy of something. It's like your purpose, your reason, how you view the thing. Music for me is something that can heal you, right? And in the same way as it can heal you, it can also hurt you, depending on how you use it, what you listen to. And so I think as the youth leader, that's something that I really think about, because I say music is something that is so easy to switch on to listen to. It's so accessible. It's everywhere on social media. If we were to open up Instagram right now, we would swipe through 3 different videos and they would have different music, right? So it's all like a blend of things. But in my philosophy of music, it's like it can really heal you. It has power. So we have to really, really think about what we're using music for in our lives, and if we're using it to really comfort us, to bring us that peace, or if we're using it, on the other hand, to take us farther away from God or damage us even as well. That's kind of my philosophy.
Very interesting. I mean, I literally agree with your opinion, because not every music is good. Like, we have to consider which music is good music, and we have to consider what's the bad music to us.
Right.
Thank you for sharing that with us. And are you ready for the next song?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, awesome. Let's listen to it. Amen. Thank you so much for that. Now I see how music is very personal to you. And do you recall any occasion when you feel God speaking to you through music? Is there any song related to experience you have with God?
Yeah. I actually did have experiences of music touching me specifically have been right here in the four walls of Bloor Street Church. An experience that I had specifically was the first time that I came to a conference at the Canadian Field. I think it was back in 2015 or 2016. And I had never been in a setting where I could see people singing together from a hymnal. It was so different for me, and I didn't know so many of the hymns. But one of them that I heard was "Master, the Tempest is Raging," and this one is so powerful, just in the way that it starts, it progresses, it ends. But the message too is impactful, both in Spanish, as I've sung it in the missionary school, but here also singing it in English. I think that one really speaks to me, really helps me see God, and helps me see Jesus in that light of being able to say, "Peace, be still," even amidst all of this chaos and challenge. And like the analogy of being in 4 walls, being inside of a church and being able to be safe in here, even though the tempest is raging outside, is something that I think about. So that song has specifically spoken to me.
Thank you so much. I love listening to that. I appreciate you for the sharing with us. And I can't wait to listen to the song. Before that, I'm going to say goodbye and end my interview. Thank you so much, Brother Jason, for being my guest. I hope your testimony inspire other Christian musicians to pursue music and a closer relationship with God. So this was your story. This was your song. See you in the next video. God bless you, and please enjoy our next song.
Bye.